know what the first law of reflection is? Let me state that for you. Read it carefully. Let's try to see this first law in action. For that, obviously we need a plane mirror. Now let's take this plane mirror and place it on the table. There. Take a sheet of paper and make a very small hole in it. And make sure that the light in the room is not bright. Okay? Now hold the sheet normal to the table. Now take a torch and light this torch focusing on the mirror through the small hole. What do you see? When the ray of light from the hole hits the mirror, it gets reflected in a certain direction. What you need to now do is mark the path of the light ray on the table with the help of a chalk. That should not be difficult. Now draw a perpendicular to the mirror surface on the table. Now all you need to do is measure your angle of incidence there and the angle of reflection. You can use a protractor for that. And what do you find? Yes, the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection, and that's precisely what the first law of reflection is. If you want, you can actually perform this experiment a number of times. Take different positions of the paper. Take a different angle. Every time, the result is going to be the same. Angle of incidence will be equal to the angle of reflection.
Look at this plane mirror. Have you ever noticed how light rays get reflected by the surface of a plane mirror? Well, let's find out. Look at these light rays coming towards the plane mirror. When they fall on the surface of the mirror, they get reflected. But you must notice that even after reflection, they remain parallel to each other. This type of reflection is called regular reflection. So, we can say that in regular reflection, parallel incident rays remain parallel even after reflection. Now what do you see on your screen? A table and a book. Objects that we usually come across in our daily lives do not have smooth surfaces. Now these types of surfaces are called irregular surfaces. Do you know how light rays get reflected by the surfaces of these objects? Well, when parallel light rays fall on an irregular surface, let's say on a table surface, the reflected rays do not remain parallel to each other. Now this kind of reflection is known as diffused or irregular reflection. The irregularities present on the reflecting surface cause this kind of reflection. So, we can say that in irregular reflection, parallel incident rays do not remain parallel even after reflection, as you just saw. This is a prism. Have you ever observed what happens when white light passes through a prism? Let's find out. Take a cardboard and make a small hole in it, and place the cardboard on a table. Now, place the prism between the cardboard and a white paper sheet. Now, allow some white light to pass through the hole and fall on the prism. What do you observe? As you see, the band of different colors are visible on the screen. Now, from where do these colors appear on the screen? Well, the white light breaks down into its different colors while passing through the prism. This splitting of light into its different colors is known as dispersion.